It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich. It's gonna get rich.
Mad money, popping out the register. It's going out hot, I'm in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender, I am the spender.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kingsguard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2. And now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis. Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Gafford in at center. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Washington in at the 1. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
James passes to Washington. He drops it from range. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. It's a three-point game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground. Defensively. Back to you, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now a timeout called by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And your winner is team. Time to get loud for your Lakers Youth Dance team. Let me hear you.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gafford. Irving with it to halt the run. Counted from distance.
Look, he is a 50, 40, 90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Here's Gafford. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Irving. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The three from Washington. And Los Angeles another three.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving for three. And Reeves pulls it down.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And he banks in the layup. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And yeah,
and they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
Get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Mavericks trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Exum. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Reeves, the pass to James. Here's Washington, and it's good. Walk through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
The Lakers lead by 13. Here's Washington. Over Irving. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 14 points for the game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Irving for three. They get the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stayed. that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. Well, you look at Washington. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Here's Gafford. 14 points for him last game against Golden State. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's Davis. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The 3 from Washington. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Robinson and connects, subbed in for Finney-Smith. Washington outside. He shoots it. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Washington's shot is good.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Thompson passes to Irving. Washington with the ball, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Outside Irving. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets him going.
Reeves finds Washington. Goes up at the elbow. Again, the Lakers.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
James passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Irving. James with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Lively. No points so far. Now here's Davis. Thompson scanning the floor. Irving with a deep 3. Again, Irving missing.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. Pass to Lively. And here's Thompson. He's covered by Reeves. Can they get it? And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Clay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is golden.
Washington passes to Hayes. And that one drops for him.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Irving against Washington. Looking to get it going. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Graham, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Adams checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas also making a switch. Christie's checked in. Washington drives in, and they pick up 2. Washington's got 29 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Irving. Washington grabs the miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the rebound goes to Dallas. There's 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Christie. He's covered by Reeves. Christie passes to Irving. There's the 3. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Washington passes to Hayes. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Washington against Irving. He got a piece of it. And he stays with it. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And so it's Los Angeles, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
We've got Steven Adams. Hayes is out there with Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Washington in it to 1. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Los Angeles. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he was dealing assists all around. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. LeBron, he's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Goodwin. Reeves is checked in for Doncic. And Washington is subbed in for Milton. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Marshall. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Irving is subbed in for Christie.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they need to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Irving for 3. James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Washington against Davis. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by James.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Lively. First shot won't go. The Lakers lead by 19. Here's Washington. He's guarded by Irving. And Washington with the basket on the assist by James. Washington's got 35 in the game. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. Pass to Davis. Now here's Lively. Outside Irving. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Washington against Washington. And the shot goes down. James has got 14 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-5 run. The 3 from Washington. Davis with a rebound. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks.
Ooh, look at Thompson outworking the defense, winning that second chance look for his team.
The 3 from Washington. Knocks down the long J. Washington's got 38 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Irving, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Reeves, the pass to Washington. Inside, tipped. And that one's good. James, 16 points for him.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
30 seconds left in the first half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the shot's good by Irving.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
The 3 from Washington. Thompson pulls it in. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by James. The 3 from Washington. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And through one half, it hasn't even been.
For the score, the Lakers, 78, the Mavericks, 61.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Irving. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3, a small forward. Davis down low. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Goes back up. And finished off by Davis.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Down low. Here's James. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Exum outside. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Robinson with the block.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, he feeds them.
And so it's Dallas with it. Irving for 3. They grab their own miss. Gafford. Good work defensively by Robinson. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The 3 from Washington. And Los Angeles, another 3.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Here's Marshall. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney-Smith. And Goodwin is subbed in for LeBron. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Right side Reeves. Lays it up and banks it in. Washington's got 48.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Exum outside. And there's the rejection. The 3 from Washington. And again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Christie's checked in. Marshall passes to Christie. Irving against Washington. The ball's knocked loose. Exum outside. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Washington missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Pass to Gafford. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. That one goes. Count it. Marshall's got 6 points.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Washington powers it through.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course there's Dallas. They're sitting with the 3rd seed.
When I look at the Lakers, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
Now Washington, non-stop scoring machine right here. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Christie. Gafford with the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Out left to the wing. Back to Doncic. Pass to Washington. And here's Robinson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Exum passes to Irving. Fires for 3. Here's Gafford. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy. Working the glass, literally practice that every day.
All right, Steven Adams checked in for Robinson.
Let me make sure this thing is working. Alright, it's working. Alright, and then I can have that right there. Yeah, alright, there we go. Yeah.
Substitution on court.
And here's Hayes. He has 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Connects checked in for the Lakers.
I got you, bro.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. It's stolen by Washington. To the paint. Here's Hayes. Yep, that one goes. Hayes has got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Here's Washington. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down.
Come on now, bro. I'm a better shooter than Curry. Hands down.
Is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Down low. Adams grabs the miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The 3 from Washington. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
All right, I'm only shoot threes for the rest of the game.
33% since the second half started. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Here's Christie. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's the break.
That's a nasty shot. Hold on, if I make that. Damn. I was hoping I would. That was slightly late, so I could have made that if I just let it go a little sooner. Word. Give me that shit, Kyrie.
And here they come.
They can't guard me.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Washington against Irving.
Bro, I can't wait to get 2K 27. Because I promise you, I'm going to use the Mavs and I'm going to go straight using Cooper Flag when I go to my career.
Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Or I don't know what team I'm gonna go to, because as soon as I'm done with this career, I'm gonna definitely get drafted to a different team. Because, like, don't get me wrong, I fuck with the Lakers heavy, but this shit low-key ass. Like, this team low-key ass. But I don't know what other team to go to, because they all just like fucking buns in their own way.
The 3 from Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Like, I don't want to be a bandwagon and go to OKC because they just won a championship.
To the inside. Doncic outside. There's the triple.
I ain't trying to go to the Celtics because I don't really like Boston.
Torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
I don't know what team to go to.
59 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. They need something good to happen here.
Try 76ers if you want to challenge. Bro, crazy part is I'm from Philly and I fucking hate the 76ers. Like, they so trash.
Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3 and I'll raise you another 3.
Hey, shot's good.
Like, why would y'all trade for Paul George of all people? Like, bro hasn't been good since he left Indiana.
On that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Lively passes to Washington.
Oh shit, that's cool as fuck, bro.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
What are y'all gonna do? You ain't making heck. Yo, if that motherfucker made that shit after pulling that bitch from Yucatan, I would have been pissed. About to hit a buzzer beater.
Even though
Promise.
he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The 3 from Washington. Oh, at the buzzer!
Bam. Just like that. Just like that.
Wow. Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's Los Angeles making this game a no contest. They poured it on early and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass.
Dang, I ain't good as... And they got me on the bench. Bro, how many points I got? 6, 7.
Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
I'm gonna try in the game with at least 80.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh God! I'm gonna say, bro, taking mad long to take out the ball. Like, what the fuck?
Has been a roaring success for him.
Yeah, I agree, BA.
No
and
bullshit.
People forget it was created in the peak of the
That's
pandemic.
70 right now.
The league
Bang.
set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Hardy,
bro, if the Mavs trade Cooper Flag, they would be the worst organization in NBA history. And Nico Harrison would. Nico Harrison, I don't even think bro would be able to step outside without like
up again.
NASA. NASA? What am I talking about?
Look, it's no secret
The
that Davis can be a dominant
Army,
figure on the
the
glass, and he
CIA,
just turns rebounds
all them
into
boys.
points so
Cause
easy.
ooh, Harden step
Washington
back.
outside.
I don't even think I got that equipped.
The 3.
Of course, the 3. Oh,
Rebounded by Marshall.
damn, I missed.
Marshall's got 4 rebounds
shit.
now. The shot by Hardy, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting a terrific 56% so far in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Washington.
How would y'all leave me open like that?
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the
Oh God,
offense.
Anthony Davis
Really
playing is
taking it
mad
to the opposition.
realistic. Usually, bro,
Three,
injured.
Hardy. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Washington. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating.
Bro, they got me guarding AD, bro.
Here's
I am
Hardy.
6'3", bro.
Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social
Damn.
media was as prevalent
They
in your
charged the
younger
fuck up.
years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, BA. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Adams checked in for Robinson.
Come on now.
And Dallas also making a
Y'all
switch.
gotta
Christie's
guard
checked in
that.
for Marshall.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes.
These niggas can't fucking
This
guard.
defense looks rattled.
Gafford passes to Davis.
Like, I would go into
Here's Christie.
neighborhood
Covered by
and all
Milton.
that and play,
Nice
but
shot
I'm
by
not
Christie.
high enough over
Gotta
to do
fight
none of
harder
that.
to get
I'm
over
not
those
buying
screens.
BC.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just
refuse to ever spend
disappearing
money
like
on
they're
this
not
game.
even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from
Defense
downtown
look
in this
frustrated.
final
They just look
quarter.
ass.
For 3, Hardy. The Lakers with a rebound. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I appreciate you, bro.
Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly.
Oh my God. Yo, Adams.
Fires the 3. Another bucket.
Bang.
And there it
Bang.
is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Exum with it.
Funny, I appreciate that, bro. I be trying.
Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Washington outside.
I
Well,
bet,
Brad, we've
bro.
heard some
I'm
out
down
there
to
say
play.
dynasties are dead.
This
These days, there are
Bitch
a lot of
ass
teams
nigga
contending
Anthony
for
Davis,
titles.
bro.
Well, the NBA is
Bro, I never played defense like that on the Lakers.
But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades
Yo.
by dynasties.
Yo, this
We'll see
Hardy
if their
dude. You got
epitaph
2K25
has
too?
been
Bet. Bro.
The 3 ball. Drains.
Hold on, I want to see something. How many threes this man Hardy done shot? Where he at? Yeah, this dude. Where his stat? He is 1 for 3 from 3 and 1 for 4 from the field. Bruh. Yeah, you good, bro. It's 3:55 in the morning. The only reason why I'm up is cause usually I'll be at work right now, working overnight. But they let me go early and just told me to come in at 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. So that's a blessing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'd be there till like 7 in the morning, usually. But I was only gonna be there till like 6:30. British ass tea. Yo, let's peep the whole Mavs roster real quick. Got Kyrie, Daniel Gafford, Anthony Davis, Dante Exum, Klay Thompson. Yo, they still got him in his Warriors uniform. That is crazy. They ain't even get 2K ain't even give bro a new uniform. They gave Max Christie a new uniform though. That's crazy. Not Najee Marshall, British boy. Brandon Williams. I don't know who the hell that is. Derek Lively, Dwight Powell, Caleb Martin, Peanut Butter and Jelly Washington. And then I guess the rest are nobodies because they don't have nobody else on your roster. Bro saying pass. Now let's go to the Lakers. We got me. Our king. Our glorious golden king. LeBron Raymond James. Jackson Hayes. Shake Milton. The fuck? Luka Doncic. The Don Man. Here you got Jordan Goodwin. Steven Adams, Austin Reeves, Alex Lynn, Dorian Finney-Brooks, Mitchell. Like, I don't know why. Okay, first off, we traded Gabe Vincent for Steven Adams because bro was, yeah, he was on the Houston Rockets. Then we traded for bro. I ain't gonna lie, I don't care. The Lakers needed some type of center, so some center is better than none. And then we traded, bro, I was pissed off. We traded Rui Hachimura for Mitchell Robinson. Like, that was dumb as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Then we got Dalton Connect, Maxi Kleber, and the rest are nobodies because they're not on the fucking court.
Triple. This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going.
Alright, these announcers are like OD loud as shit.
From three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Davis with it. Finney-Smith's there. Davis can't hit. And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Give me three.
Falls. Amazing.
And as he continues to fill it up, guys,
Good.
first place all time for points in the season.
Historically,
Oh, first time points all time in the season? Oh, for real? Oh, for real? I'm the best player like that, for real? Oh, thank you, guys. I didn't know. Yo, steal the ball already. God damn.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things
Bang.
around in their favor.
Fuck.
Yeah, their
It's like
defensive
they-
rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. Love their effort.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first two games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Thunder.
Robinson, 9 pick. SSD. Alright, see you later. Alright, see you later, bro. Sleep good, gang.
Teammates making the extra pass.
Pass to Gafford. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Hey, what that nigga Peter said? Corner three. Oh shit, that shit was late.
Their home crowd
Yo, I'm not used to shooting corner threes. I ain't gonna lie. So I didn't even know that shit was gonna be
It's
late.
always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Hardy. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go that time. And so
I ain't gonna try it.
easily grabbing this one.
I ain't gonna try and hit no buzzer beater again.
Going away.
Plus 15,000 fans.
for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll
It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
Mad money popping out the register. It's going out hot summer in this metaverse. Bankroll, get the loot and the tender. There's no contender. I am the spender. Capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight. Tricks of the trade. You got the power. Let me show you the way.
Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
Buddha's going down. Health is wealth, never find me clowning. Thought I'd be on top, but I'm drowning. Swimming in coins, Italian fountain. Mine's going up, your account.
I gotta remember what shit I had. I don't remember which one of these. I had like 2 of these.
Nicky Necko ain't frowning, keychain, piggy bank. I'm surrounded, even if you poor, you rich. If your mind right, promise every note, get your grind tight. If you see the money, then you see the
Probably request a trade to the Timberwolves.
capital, cabbage, chips and change. Agua, soil, roots and veins. Keeping it tight.
So I don't think I can really upgrade now. I can upgrade my steel a little bit. Block, max it out. My vert. 1147 bucks. Yo, I got so many more games to play, bro. Yo, the way I want to just sim to the play-ins, cause I don't feel like playing the rest of this shit. But like, that's 1, 2, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's 25 games. The Thunder lost 25 games. Like, what if we lose these 25 straight games and we bump all the way down to like the fucking 5th seed or some shit? Honestly, bro, we're gonna switch this stream over to Fortnite. I ain't gonna lie.